Hey beauties, what is going on? Welcome back to my place. I hope you guys are having a good day. Sorry if I'm a little down with the voice. I woke up this morning and my voice was a little raspy. So I'm just gonna dive right into it. Thank you beauties for coming back, and if this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining me today on this Saturday. It's super bright outside, you guys. It's supposed to be fall and it's still freaking hot in Florida, and I'm so sick of it, you have no idea. And yes, I've got the messy hair going on. I was just like, let me just throw it up, minimal makeup on, loving the makeup that I have on today. Got some new stuff, trying out some new stuff. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to share that with you. Today I'm going to be talking about foundations, high-end, medium range, drugstore, and I'm going to mention a few that I really want to try out. Like, I've heard so many good things about it, about these foundations that I don't have yet, and I want to try them out. So I'll mention those. And just for the record, you guys, I'm still new to this foundation stuff. I don't have a huge collection at all. Literally I have 5 drugstore and 4 high-end, and in the middle. So my lowest high-end is $25 and my highest high-end is $50. So yeah, and then I have a good pricey range with the drugstore ones. But yeah, so I've only been doing liquid foundations, you guys, maybe for about a year or two. So I'm still learning with it. I just wanted to share this with you guys. So I want you guys to join me on my foundation journey, because there's so many different foundation types out there. It's just it could be overwhelming, it could be confusing, but I've watched a lot of videos on how to teach myself how to color match myself, and I've gotten really good with that. So I'm pretty proud of myself on that one. But anyways, let's go into it. The first one I'm gonna mention is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. Now I'm still doing some trials with this one, you guys. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how I feel about it yet. I do like the color, but since I've lost some of my tan already, it is a little dark for me. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to give it a few more goes. I do know that when I did try it, it wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. And even with primer and setting powder and stuff like that, you know that my T-zone is my sweating issue when I work a lot, and it pretty much came off. Even when I would blot myself, it would come off, and then my fingers were orange and stuff like that. It wasn't good. But I do I like giving things a thorough try. And let me tell you something, I put my foundations through hell, you guys, because I always try out my foundations and stuff to see how they're gonna work within an 8-hour shift at work. So that's when I really know what's gonna work for me and what's not gonna work for me. So this one I'm still on the fence about, but I'll give it a couple of more goes. The next one I'm going to find, and this one is $8.99. If I forget to mention a price, you guys, I'll leave everything in the description box for you. So next one I'm going to mention is the Makeup Revolution foundation. Dull eyes. So we're talking about foundations today. Get with it. So yeah, I have the color F12 and F11. I do, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys on this. It's super affordable. $9, cannot go wrong with it. But the first time I tried this was a big hot clowny mess on me. It was just so bad. And I put too much on. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm telling you, I'm learning this through trial and error with you guys, and it's crazy. So the first time I tried this on, I did a full face, and I put way too much on it. It was just too cakey, too much. So I was like, I don't know about how I'm gonna feel about this, but I was like, you know what, I need to give it more try. Just use less of it. And I will tell you guys, I have it on my face right now, and I'm loving it. So I'm learning to love it. And I noticed that I don't have concealer on. It is full coverage. A little bit goes a long way. You can build it up, and this is what I got today, and I'm really liking it. I don't feel like I have a cakiness on my face or anything like that. So I'm gonna give it a few tries. I have not ran a test on it for more than 8 hours yet, so I will do that. But yeah, so far so good, you guys. And it's super affordable, $9. You can't go wrong. And I do have some of their highlighters by Makeup Revolution, and their highlighters are just stunning. like insane, super affordable. So I'm gonna get more into those. Next one I'm gonna talk about is the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse Airbrush Finish. I will say this like goes weird on me, but it's like like you have to wait till it oxidizes. And then I did like that when it oxidized, it just looked like my skin. Like it was the perfect finish. It did look a little bit airbrushed and airy like, and I'm still like, I've used it quite a bit. I'm still on the fence about it. I don't know how to feel about it. I do like that it says airbrush finish, and it does give you an airbrush finish, so that's what I like. And so far with the foundations that I have mentioned, they don't crease on me, and I haven't had like any lifting with it when I put on concealer or mix it with anything else, so that's good. So the next one, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm gonna rave about this one to the T. It's probably gonna be, no, not probably, it's going to be in my next current favorites, because it's the first time I've ever tried a foundation by NYX. And you guys, it's their new Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. I am in love with this drugstore foundation, you guys. You have no idea. Seriously, if you're considering getting a drugstore foundation, you need to try this one. I kid you not. Like, this is the best drugstore foundation I have put on my face to this day, okay? And I've used it already like 10 times in the past couple of weeks since I got it. And you can already see like the line where it's at right here. And it's $14.99 right now. Ulta is still, today is their last day for like their fall haul sale, and this is on sale. I think NYX is like buy two get one free, or like buy one get one like half off, something like that. But you guys, this Can't Stop Won't Stop, and they have 45 different colors. Like, they have a range of colors, and seriously, you guys, like, oh my gosh, I have the color Camel, and it just like the way it applies. I use actually both. You know that I use a wet beauty blender or beauty sponge to put my foundations on, and some of these foundations I have tried using with a brush, and it didn't work out right. But I've used this one with a brush as well, you guys, and it is just so light, so airy. I feel like I have nothing on my face. I used this for 8 hours at work several times, and it doesn't come off. It lasts all day. It's full coverage. You can build it up. Does not crease. Like, this is, I'm sorry guys, like for me, this is perfection right here when it comes to drugstore foundation. And you don't even have to do much of the work. Like, it literally blends out itself. For a drugstore foundation, that's huge. Like, I have some high-end stuff here that I have to like beat my face up blending, trying to blend it out, and it's too much. But this one, you guys, is just, oh my gosh, like, yeah, this is definitely going to be my current favorites, because I'm just like, as long as they make this foundation, I will forever buy it. It's amazing. So I'm going to go into, oh, real quick, one more. I have an e.l.f. like cream foundation, $6. I've used many e.l.f. products. They don't work for me. I'm not big on e.l.f. For a lot of people it does. You just have to find what works for you, for yourself. And this one, you guys, I'm just like, I used it once. I'll give it another try, but I don't think I like the cream formula. Like, I like the liquid and I like the powdered, but I don't know if I'm liking the cream. So yeah, on that one. So the next one I have is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation. This one runs for $25. I use the color Almond. It leaves my face flawless for the first 2 hours. Doesn't crease, doesn't do anything. It looks complete perfection. But I noticed the last couple of times that I've been using it, like right in my T-zone, it gets oily, and I don't know if I like that. That's all I have to say about that one. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills. Unfortunately, I can't use her eyeshadow palettes because they give me an infection. I don't know what's in the formula that does that, but yeah. And I was loving this foundation, but now that I've kind of branched out to other ones, and I'm seeing the difference of different kind of formulas and stuff like that, like, you guys, I don't know about this one, so I don't know. But all right, I don't even have to say much about the Smashbox foundation. It went down in price from like 40 to 36, something like that. But the Studio Skin 15-hour wear hydrating foundation. I do have dry patchiness on my face. I am more on the dry side than the oily side. This would be really good for for would I say dry? Anyways, I do play a lot with hydrating foundations and then mattifying foundations. So for me, I'm just like right in the middle. But I love this one. The only thing is it does crease under my eye with one of the concealers that I use, but when I set it, it's all perfect. So I love this foundation. It's been really, really good to me. You know, I'm a Smashbox head as well. But yeah, so, and I use the color 3.2 or like the number 3.2. But I've mentioned it before. I'm not going to go into it. It's just, that's an amazing foundation. I love that foundation. I've also mentioned the Stila foundation. I love this because of the fact that it also comes with its own concealer, like one color lighter. And they just go perfect together. I've had no issues with this foundation at all. Leaves a flawless finish. It combines really great with my powdered foundation that I use on top of it. And it lasts all day. It doesn't give me any issues, no irritations, no like, it doesn't crease into my fine lines. It doesn't get like heavy or messy or anything like that. I really like the Stila one, and it's the Stay All Day foundation and concealer by Stila. I think this one's like 40 bucks. Last one, you guys, I just recently bought this and I love this one. This one is by Nars. This is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. It's pretty pricey. It's my highest one that I have. Runs you 50 bucks, but I have nothing but great things to say about it. It's not new on the market. It's been out for a while. It lasts all day. Doesn't give me any issues, no cakiness, no like, doesn't crease into my fine lines, doesn't leave a hot mess, nothing whatsoever. And this one really helps with like my sweating issue in my T-zone, so that's really good. So yeah, you guys, that's my growing foundation, you know, collection. And really quick, I'm just gonna mention the ones that I want to try. I want to try the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, the Silk Foundation, sorry, and the Power Fabric Foundation. I want to try those two. And the reason why I want to try these that I'm going to mention to you real quick is because I've heard great reviews on it. I really like take the time to watch videos and check reviews on things before I buy anything, because in the past I've bought stuff like on a whim and it just doesn't work. So I would rather just wait until I hear amazing reviews on things and then I get them and try them out for myself. And usually 95% of the time it's exactly what the reviews have said. So I want to try that one, those two by Giorgio Armani. I want to try the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation, which is a mouthful. And 3 drugstore brands that I want to try in foundation is the Philosophy, which I did not know that Philosophy is not drugstore, it's high-end. This one's $40. I did not know that they had a foundation, and I saw it this morning on the Ulta app that they do, and I really want to try it because I've tried some of their stuff before, and I really love Philosophy. I want to try the Flower Beauty Foundation and then the Physicians Formula Foundation. I've heard amazing reviews on the Physicians Formula Foundation. So those are just a couple of the ones that I want to try and add to my collection, you guys. So if you found this video in any way, shape, or form helpful, please give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe on your way out, you guys. I love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. And one more last thing that I was gonna say, and it just completely went over my head and I don't know what it is. But anyways, yeah. Oh, if you have any recommendations on other foundations that I have not mentioned that you think I should try, please leave me comments down below, you guys. I would love that. I would appreciate that. Let's talk foundation. Love you guys. Bye.